What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. Got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Look. We gotta talk. First things first, I was supposed to react to this album like a month ago. Like almost a month to the day. I think by the time this comes out, it's gonna be like almost a month to the day that I was supposed to do this. I'm a piece of shit. I had stuff come up in my life. And to be honest with you, FiveOneMPH is like super laid back. Like he's not the type to like hound you to get something done when you say you're gonna do it. And unfortunately, I'm a piece of shit and it takes me time to get to it. But we here, and I got a lot to say about it, right? First things first, I'm looking at his YouTube channel, and this guy's got 106 subscribers, one of which is me. I want you guys to do this. We're gonna do like a go subscribe Sunday kind of thing. I don't know what day this is gonna come out. But what I want you to do is, if you listen to this and you like something, if you see what I see in this cat, if you look at it and you're like, man, maybe something might be unpolished, but goddamn, the music theory is there, or I love his pen, or I love his cadence, like, if you find something that you fuck with, I want you to support up-and-coming artists. I want you to go subscribe to the YouTube channel and tap in with shit. He asked me to record, he asked me to react to specific tracks of the album, and I think I fucked him, and I listened to him on my own without doing the reaction, so I'm not doing those ones that I heard already. That's my bad. Look, it is what it is. Transparency is important, and I did. I listened to it on my own. I had the folder before it even came on YouTube, and I listened. And I think I hit him up too. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't you yell at me to do this album? His flows and shit like that were so crispy, dog. Like, sonically pleasing. I think some of the tracks, I did not like the production on. I think the production could have been better. But tap in with this entire album. Go to his YouTube channel, tap in with him, and listen to yourself. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this track. This will be my first time hearing this shit, so hopefully this one's dope and this one hooks you guys. But this is going to be one of those cats that you're going to kick yourself. You're going to kick yourself if he ends up blowing up and you wasn't there to begin with, and you had the chance to be GSGang and really support somebody from the jump. So I'm going to stop hyping it up, because if this is trash, I'm going to be mad, but I know it's going to be fire. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. So this John's Mary Magdalene. The whole John is the ghetto gospel. There's a lot of symmetry. There's a lot of symbolism. There's a lot of like, I don't know. There's a lot of there's a lot of motifs. It's all thematic, right? You could tell that a lot of thought went into the project as a whole. When you look at like even just the album titles, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole bunch of interconnecting shit that makes it feel like a very complete project. And it, like, I was really proud. I was like, listen to some of this shit. I was like, yo, this is like hot. This ain't like go subscribe Sunday hot. This is like, yo, why is this guy not fucking up there? You know what I mean? But let's go. Hopefully we get him in a AAA studio one day. We really get some, like, see what he's capable of, because he's got the vision, he's got the direction. I think he's got a really good skill set. Steve, stop talking. Let's hear the music. You're right. I'll shut the fuck up. Let's go. Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, you know I love my bitches, I love my hoes. Blowing up my phone for attention, I ain't with it, I ain't with it, touch and go.
Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't really out here trying to play these childish games on my own.
See, like, look, he just sounds good, dog. He's giving me, like, flame vibes. Like, dog, I like this shit. All right, so we got a vibey track. This junk gonna be vibey. Let's go, man. Let's go. We in.
Yeah. Always tryna flex on a nigga, I ain't stressed. Though you fucking up your chances with me, and I fell for you since I had you cancer. And now I am you big man. Pull up where you at. Drop a pen like the needles for your tag. If you got a post crack down just to flex, Bobby Brown help you cover up the hickeys on your neck. Fuck with these niggas.
Nah, bring it back. He's nice, dog. I'm telling y'all. Yo, I wouldn't say y'all are sleeping, but I'm the one that fucked up by not putting it on the channel. Dog, I'm telling you, he's nice. One more time. Now that we got the taste, now we know what we in for and shit like that. Listen to the subtle lines. He's still dropping bars, even though it sound vibey. It sound like just some shit that you can put on and not pay attention to. I want you to pay attention. I want you to hold him to a lyricist standard while still getting the vibey track feel out of it. Because I'm telling you though, he's delivering on this shit. Let's go, man. His name is dumb. I keep saying 51MPH wrong. I don't know if it's supposed to be 51 miles per hour. Like, how I'm supposed to say it out loud. I'm calling my guy 51MPH. I'm going to figure out how it's supposed to be said properly. But, like, other than that, I'm fucking with everything. Like, that's... If I'm saying that wrong, my bad. Just correct me in the comment. No disrespect intended. But, like, dog, this shit is fire.
Yeah, you know I love my bitches, I love my hoes. Blowing up my phone for attention, I ain't with it, I ain't with it, touch and go. Yeah, but I ain't really out here trying to play these childish games on my own. Yeah.
Look, he's saying I'm not even trying to play childish. He said on my own. He said I just need a bitch into the same toxic shit that I am. I'm just not, like, we can do the dickhead shit. I'm just not trying to do it on my own. Like, who's trying to come down to my level? We were like, let's mix it up. Like, let's go. I love my hoes. You have some hoes. I have some hoes. We can have a whole party. Like, let's go.
Always try to flex on a nigga. I ain't stressed. Though you fucking up your chances with me, and I ain't fell for your sister. I had you can't tell the yeah, you big man. Pull up where you at. Drop a pen like the needles for your tag. If you got a post crack down just to flex. Bobby Brown help you cover up the hickeys on your neck. Yeah, fuck what these niggas expect. They talking Nike while you blowing up a check. Louis Prada Birkin, got these bitches pressed. Baby girl, yeah, sweating when you loud on my business. I love my hoes. Blowing up my phone for attention. I ain't with it, I ain't with it, touch and go. Yeah, but I ain't really out here trying to play these childish games on my own. Yeah.
This shit is fire. If you ain't subscribed already, stop right now, pause the video, hit the subscribe button. If you ain't logged in, log it like you're crazy. You're lying and you're drawn if you ain't fucking with this. Like, why are you even on the channel if you ain't trying to discover cats like this? Like, this is a vibe. This is going on my personal playlist. I'll listen to this shit all the time. This is like poker night music. Put this shit on while you got the homies over and shit like that too. Like, get some, like, come on, dog. This shit is...
Always tryna flex on a nigga, I ain't stressed. Though you fucking up your chances with me, and I ain't fell for your sister. I had you can't tell the yeah, you big man. I know he only fucking in his absence. Still hit my number up when you finna practice. Heart's got a crack, but you say you never had it.
Yo! He said, wait, you only call me in his absence, call me up the fuck just to practice. Look, this is like the side dude anthem. I'm here for it, dog. You know how many married chicks? Look, I'm not about to put my business out there. I respect it. I'm here. He make music for guys who know they ain't shit, but like still like appreciate their situations. Like a situationship over a marriage any day. This is. I wish I had my Toxic King shirt on. I should have put my Toxic King wear on for this, dog.
Always tryna flex on a nigga, I ain't stressed. Though you fucking up your chances with me, and I ain't fell for your sister. I had you can't tell the yeah, you big man. I know he only fucking in his absence. Still hit my number up when you finna practice.
This is fire! I love this shit, dog.
But you say you never had it. Darling, with the right one, turn into a savage. Yeah, get you wet, turn me to a Baptist. Yeah, what's the threat? Girl, your value come with taxes. Yeah, I know my shawty keep it balanced. Know my shawty keep it. Remember when I headed down the N3? I told you I was coming, girl, expect me. Campus was wildin' out, it was crazy. Decided to capitalize so I could see my baby. I'm hasty. Told me that you're under a dark cloud. I told you don't worry cause we gon' spark loud. Yeah, started opening all your archives. And then I asked about your nigga, you got tongue tied. Now that's the type of shit that I don't really understand. I mean,
alright, so he like, look, we went from like straight up kind of like trappy vibe track that he like kind of had the beat switch into storytelling mode right there. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I really, let's see where the story goes, right? I like that he's showcasing multiple talents now though on the same track. I don't know the music theory right there. I don't know if that pulled me out of the vibe. Right? Let's see where he go with it.
You fucking with the boy, but say you got a man. You know that nigga got a Porsche, I shouldn't stand a chance. Seems you've always wanted all the shit that you could never have. Woman, damn, I decided it is ridiculous. You jumping from a guy to another guy, you're promiscuous. Man, all that shit ain't making sense. I see no relevance, almost called you the B word, and it's not even about the sex. Girl, you got problems, now you're dragging me into them. You're dragging me into them like me and you when we intimate. And lately I'm not that even into it. You're making me seem like I'm into hit, but fuck all that weak shit and tell him that he's stupid. Tell him to kill Cupid, cause look at the bullshit that me and you did. Misunderstood, now we're damaged goods, and everybody's starting to notice we're damaged. Good. I know it hurts you, I understand. Could've bothered all these emotions if I'm such a man. You fake your presence like a hologram, and deep down I'm still clinging to the hope that you was coming back. And if times were different, I'd be mature enough that I distinguish between love, lust, and that in-between shit. Always told me that you were superstorm, but we're too busy half-hearting this thing to see love in its purest form. You see what happens when your friends call the shots, and you're so dependent on them, they ain't all you got. And deep down you know it too, there's no need to play the fool. I seen your image gallery, I know they cropped, I know it's all facts. And I'm not telling you these things to get a reaction or to get you upset. But you can't tell me that you love me and then be all buddy-buddy with the nigga who sends you the "are you up" text.
Yes you can. Yes you can. Alright, so look, this is let's dissect this a little bit. Number one, I do think this would have been a better complete track. I feel like it's 2 songs. I feel like now this storytelling, the cadence, the music theory, everything changed sonically, right? And it took me out, like, I was like, yo, dog, I was about to break my fucking neck bobbing to this shit. And I feel like the storytelling side of this now is telling a different story, because it went from like the boss, I'm down with the toxic shit, like, yeah, you got this, but now it's like there's a progression. Now is the vulnerability. Now is like, hey, maybe I'm not 100% down with this. Maybe I wanted something fucking more. I like that. I just feel like it feels like a different song. It does. It feels like the storytelling could have been his own track in and of itself, and like it would have been like I want an abbreviated version without this. Right, keep everything else where like the flows and the fucking vibe, the beat and shit like that, and then it does. It fell flat a little bit in the middle, but the lyricism is still there. You can still see this argument unfolded in your head and shit like that. But I do think it makes the track worse. I think, like, for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's now 2 different things. Whereas like you could have either a fucking 10 out of 10 vibe track right off the bat, or you could have had a fucking 10 out of 10 storytelling track together. I don't know, maybe it's like a 7. You know what I'm saying? I feel this is where I'm at so far as I'm going through it. It's just because the flow, the cadence, the whole melody, it didn't translate as well. It's like the focus went from that onto 100% on the lyrics, and now it's the stories, the show is the front and center, right? The story now is the GOAT, is what you should be focused on. You know what I mean? Where up until that, I was just vibing to some fucking toxic ass fucking music, and I was here for it.
And fuck you.
Oh, he didn't even like bring the hook back. So this did. He went from, look, this might be metaphorical or something like that, because he had a straight up banger of a radio track, and he's turned this into like some Kim shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's interesting. Hold up now. Hold up.
Nami ngibone phela lokho ukuthi okay usenza ngenye approach yomuntu ne ngiyawazi ukuthi ngidlulise lokho dala qale ukuthi yabo.
Yeah, he's never bringing the hook back. This is okay. Look, I gotta talk it out. I gotta talk my feelings out right now. I'm feeling a lot of things. This is taking me on an emotional journey I don't want to be on, my guy. Alright, not even a fade to it. Alright, look, let's talk this out. This is a different genre. Alright, hold on, bring it back. All right, let's talk this out. I gotta talk this out loud, right? First half of the song. We're gonna break this into the first half of the song and the second half of the song. First half of the song is a 10 out of 10. He is bumping heads with whoever your favorite fucking artist that makes radio hit type shit is, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing. The first half of the song is immaculate. It's like, dog, it's just the right amount of lyricism, just the right amount of toxicity, just the right amount of vibe. The flow is fucking flawless, and then. The second half of the, it's like, yo, you ever see Full Metal Jacket? Like, the second half of the movie is entirely different from the first half of the movie. That's how I feel about this. The second, he's not as good of a storyteller as he was on this track as he was of making a fucking hit song. First half of this is a fucking hit song. I think if you take this, cut it in half, use the first half, tie it up, loop the fucking hook back again, I'm playing this every day for the rest of my life. This shit is going on all of my shit. This is no longer playlist music. I can't have a song on my playlist where there's like a long voice note at the end and shit like that. So that's gone. We're not there no more. Now we're like, what is it doing? Well, number one, he's showcasing a lot of talent, right? He's saying, hey, look, I can do the music portion of this. I'm trying to tell the story though, and you're gonna listen. The first part reels you in, right? It gets you in, like, oh my god, like I'm in, I'm in. Whereas like the same people who may not listen to a hip-hop storytelling track will listen to a radio track are now hooked from the first half, and now you have a new audience listening to like storytelling hip-hop shit that wouldn't normally have been able to do, wouldn't have normally wanted to do that. He catfished him. The song is a catfish. I'm telling you right now. Thematically, the whole Mary Magdalene thing, I don't know, man. You sound hurt. He sounded hurt. He sound like somebody who bit off more than they could chew. You know what I'm saying? If you're good, it's a dirty game when you start messing with bitches that got dudes. It just is. It's a dirty game, and you got to be ready to play. And it's not for everybody. It sounds good on music. We hear it, you know what I'm saying? We all dance to the shit and stuff like that. But it's real different if you're the type of person to catch feelings. It's not for everybody. It is for me. I'm soulless. That's fine. Right? First part, the whole first half of it is I was with. I want you to have dudes. I hope you have a couple dudes. It's like when I'm not feeling like dealing with you, you deal with them. No double standards here. I like bitches. You like dudes. We all do our thing. That's not for everybody. And I think the second half of this is showcasing somebody who thought the beginning of this was going to be dope and didn't like the predicament they came in. It's a story. The whole thing is a story. The way that the track is formatted is a story. It's not going on my playlist anymore because it's not a playlist song now. Now it's a concept track. Now the entire thing is a concept track. It's dope. I don't know what the fuck she said in the voice note. I was listening, like I understood. I think half of it was in vernacular or some shit, and I was just listening, like, oh my god, he did what? I don't know what the fuck he said, but like, damn, it made me feel a lot of things. I don't know how this is gonna score. I'm mad. I want the first half of this. I will pay for it. I'll pay you to make the first half of this and just loop that shit and make this a song. I want that for my own soul and love. You know what I mean? Like, I need that. All right, let's go to the scorecard. I'm done talking. I got my feelings out. Let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? All that shit. All right, technically on the channel we're new, but I'm not new personally to him. We listened to him before on a live. When I listened to him on a live, I geeked the fuck out because he came out of nowhere and he was fired, right? Target audience. Yeah. Yeah and no. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes. His target audience needs to be somebody like me for this, who's going to break down and explain to you what we're listening to and the possibilities of why it's doing the things that it's doing. But I think his actual target audience was to turn people who only listen to radio music and give them a taste of storytelling hip-hop. Because the song is a catfish, though. That's my takeaway. That's what I think. What do you think? Do you think, am I reaching? I don't think I'm reaching. That's really how I feel. Or he just thought that this was super fucking dope to do, and he just ruined my vibey song for no fucking reason. In which case, fight me. But like, I think he's too smart. You can tell by the way he writes that he's an intelligent cat. This isn't someone who doesn't understand what they're doing. I don't think that there's anything about the way this album is formatted that's unintentional. I feel like it's all intentional. I feel like he's like some mastermind shit, and he's like, look, I'm putting this here and I'm putting this here. I'm gonna make him feel like this, and then I'm gonna fuck him up and I'm gonna feel like this. Do I like it? I don't know. Proper setting? I don't know. I don't know what the proper setting is. I don't know. Darkroom music? Maybe? I don't know what the proper setting is. Bars and lyrics. Look. He told the story. The story is told. Let me give it a 21 out of 25. delivery, vocals. Let me make this very clear. The first half of the song, the first 2 minutes, whatever it was, while this shit was a vibe, is 100 out of 100. Let me make this very clear. This is for the whole project now, right? Now that he's pissed me off and he's taking me out of that vibe and he's trying to make me feel feelings that I don't have, I'm gonna be a little bit harsher. The delivery on the first half was a 10 out of 10. Delivery on the second half was almost garbage. I didn't like the flow. It took me out of it. I wasn't prepared for it. It made me angry, right? That gives him, I can't give him less than a 20. I can't. The first half is too good. I can't give it less than a 20. I want to. I'm not going to. The beat selection. I don't know. For the vibe, again, for the first half, it's 15 out of 15. Was this a storytelling jump? Maybe 15 out of 15. I'm not gonna crucify him for that. That's a bar. Is the whole thing is ghetto gospel. Sound quality, mixing. I give him a 13 out of 15. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to check out more of the shit? 10 out of 10. Look, if he gives me a whole album of just that vibey / lyrical, like sneaky bars and shit like that he did the first half, he is elite. He puts him in a very, very specific. He's up there with Flame. That's in my head. If you guys know how I feel about Flame's music, I listen to his shit every fucking day. That's like one of the biggest compliments I can give somebody. That's where he's at with that. Enjoyability. I hate this. I love it and I hate it. I love that he's making me think. I hate that he didn't just let me be a mindless fucking drove listening to the same toxic music. Like he made me have to do this kind of a breakdown, and I hate that, but I love it because that's what the channel's all about. He makes it interesting. It's a 10 out of 10. Fuck this dude. It's 10 out of 10. Look, 89. I'm gonna give it an 89 out of 100. If he flowed better during the storytelling track, if he worked on his delivery for the storytelling portion of this, and if he wasn't a little bitch and decided to let his chick have other dudes, then I would have been cool with it. Then it would have been 100 out of 100, right? I don't relate to the subject matter because I like fucking chicks with dudes because it's less responsibility for me. I am a man-child. I do not want, like, I'm not ready for all that commitment shit. I'm toxic, right? So I don't relate to it, but I understand and I appreciate the showmanship of the skill and the storytelling. The delivery on the first half, impeccable. You can tell this dude really get his shit off, right? The storytelling on the second half, the lyrically is fine, it's great, it is what it is. It's just not me. It's just not me. Yeah, I'm saying it is what it is. This is what happened. You come knock on the door of somebody who ain't shit, you better be prepared to give them ain't shit music. 89 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't be a bitch. Subscribe to his channel. This dude is fucking dope. I want to see those numbers go up. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.